October.
Okay,
3
this is
days.
Skip and Sha'ron from the Psychic Spectrum Radio Show. We are here today to say hi and talk to you guys, have some fun, answer questions, and talk about the metaphysical and the paranormal.
Were we muted?
We were muted.
Oh, well, this is Sharon's. This is a chocolate and sparkles, and I got sparkles on today. So,
Yep.
Today is the 28th of October, 3 days before Halloween.
Yeah.
And we're going to have a supermoon, a partial lunar eclipse, and a full moon all on this weekend. Woohoo! Get ready, buckle your seatbelts, and go for the ride.
You got less than 2 months left for Christmas. Less than 2 months.
60 some days.
Yeah.
I know that because our dear loving family member that's my son's mother-in-law always posts and says how many days there are on Facebook, and so I know there's 60 some days.
Yeah. Well,
and I appreciate that because I never remember.
So we want to say hi to everybody that's live with us first of all, but we'll get to that in a minute. Also want to say hi to the people that listen on the archives, the podcasts on the archives. We appreciate that. We appreciate the comments, and we also would like to have people let us know where they're at when they're watching the show. It lets us know where our reach is, even though we already know it's gone to almost every country in the world now.
Well, we've got some people that watch from a lot of countries.
Yeah.
But I would be interested if I don't even know if you can do this, but can you see how our what's the matter? Oh, I didn't turn my mic on. Is that my problem?
Yeah, that's better.
I am so sorry.
I'm
so sorry. Hey, I've been sick.
Yeah. Still sick.
You can still hear me though, right? I
Sure.
was just muffled. Okay. I would be interested in knowing how our audience is growing since we went to this forum.
Oh,
the platform of a podcast versus a radio network.
Yeah, when we left the actual AM radio.
Yeah, I would like to know that. So that's just me.
Well,
but if we can, we'll let you know. But
we know that we've reached almost every country in the world now.
Yes, which did not happen on the radio network.
Oh God, no.
But I mean, it's not their problem. It's not. This is a different format.
Right.
I do miss the group there, though.
Plus, we get to do this from home.
I do like that.
In the little studio.
Yeah, because I can get other stuff done, then stop and do this, and then go on with other stuff, which we probably will do today.
Yep.
But anyway, it's just good to be able to see all you all, even though I'm seeing you as there's a person here who used to have a kids show called JP Patches, and he had the what did he call that? The JP, the television set.
The ICU TV set.
So I see you through the screen there. I see you all.
Someday we're going to have a show that we can see the people that are watching.
How do you do that?
Oh, I have things I'm working on.
Okay. Oh, that'd be cool. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's basically a TV show that's a podcast.
Is Halloween all over, or is it just an American tradition?
American in Canada, I think too. I'm
do
not
they?
sure.
I mean, does England and Ireland and all them, do they celebrate Halloween? Oh, Sylvia's on. Hi, Sylvia. Hi, Patty. Hi, JM. Hi, V. I mean, these things just pop up in my mind, and I just wonder.
Don't know.
I guess I should.
I don't know.
I suppose I could research that.
Yes, you have a phone.
I do.
And a computer and a tablet and a laptop.
Yeah, I
type it in.
I should. Maybe I will later today.
So I was
or maybe
reading.
Somebody will come on from Ireland or England. They can just tell me.
Yeah, I was reading about this skull that they found in China.
Another one?
Yes, this one actually looks alien. And by the tests.
What makes it look alien? The elongated skull or something?
Oh, no.
No?
No.
The eye sockets?
Well, I'll tell you what. You watch this. You talk. What do you got to talk about?
Well, I can do all my housekeeping.
I'm going to find this and bring up the picture for everybody.
While you're doing that, let's look at 1028 today. If this is your birthday, happy birthday. I know Marcus Moody has a birthday on Halloween itself, so happy birthday to you.
Oh, he does?
Yeah. Well, I always try to say happy birthday to him. And but today the 28th adds up to a 9, so it's endings and beginnings, which is I love those days. I mean, every day has its happiness. Ooh. But nines are cool because you can get rid of stuff you don't need,
Hmm.
and get ready for brand new things to come in, brand new people, brand new. I just love nines. They're just so cool. They can be sad because you're getting rid of things you may not see anymore or need anymore or do anymore. But on the other hand, you're getting ready for something really cool. So before I go into the rest of it, though, I did read on that news break thing.
Yeah.
I read where I could be wrong on the name. I think it's biotech, but I could be wrong. Have actually found something uh, that will kill the metastasized cancer.
Really?
Yeah, yeah. How soon it'll be available, I don't know, but I think that's pretty cool.
Oh, with the FDA, probably 30
Well,
years.
who knows? But I mean, I think it's pretty cool. They are making progress.
Yeah.
So, Jeannie's on. Hi, Jeannie. So anyway, it's a 9 day. So go out there and just not clean out maybe closets and sheds and get rid of what's not needed anymore and make room for new stuff, but also think about what you're thinking about.
What is a 3-day?
Balancing body, mind, and spirit.
That's what I thought.
Why?
Because when I saw Reese the other day, his license plate added up to a 3.
Yeah, well, he
So,
definitely is trying to balance body, mind, spirit and doing a very good job of it.
hmm
So that's cool. Yeah. Okay. So having said the date, let's look at the stone. Now, considering what's going on in the world today, I don't have a picture of it. You didn't get in here in time to get a picture. Whether you can now or not, I don't know. But it's one that we have had before. But considering the plight of our planet right now, I thought we needed that the Super 7 stone.
Super 7
It's a
stone.
stone that has 7 different stones, crystals in it, and it never has to be cleansed.
What?
Did you know that? Well, we've gone over it before. There is a black and white photo that we could show you, but I'm thinking seriously because I don't think I have one of these. I do not remember having one of these, but it's also called the Melody Stone, and it will help you with your paranormal gifts, spirituality, and it's really a high vibration, and it is one of the few stones that never need to be cleansed. I find that kind of cool.
Super 7.
Super 7 or the Melody Stone, whichever way you want to call it. But the name Super 7, that's significant because there's 7 different crystals in the stone. And I can't pronounce them all, but I'll give it a shot. There's amethyst, there's chalcozenite, there's gothite, there's clear quartz, there's lepidocrocite, there's
Crocite.
yeah, and smoky quartz and rutile, Rutile, whatever it is.
That's I think that's probably part of rudolite.
Oh, there you go. That's probably how you say it. I don't know. But it will enhance all psychic abilities while keeping you spiritually grounded. And so that's a very important thing because when you go out into the ethers, you want to be grounded, but you don't want to be so grounded you can't get out there.
Yeah.
So.
Well, just hold on.
Yeah.
Here,
so I mean,
look, there's a picture of it.
I just think we all should have one of those and set it on our tub or next to our shower or whatever and just bathe in the vibrations of this stone.
There's a picture of it. Look at
Isn't that beautiful? I'm going to get one.
You want to see how much it costs?
Sure.
Right there.
$224.
Yeah.
Well, that might be a big piece. You don't need a big piece.
Well, that's also their price.
Yeah.
You can
you can search around for it.
Online.
Yeah, I would think so. And you don't need a bowling ball size piece. You just need a one you can sit in your hand. You want to shove me out of the picture here?
No,
I'm trying to get where I won't bother you.
You are writing on my hand.
Oh, sorry. Anyway, so that is the stone, and I think it's a very significant stone to have today because it'll help all of us. And when we use it or have it around us, it's going to raise the vibration of the whole world, which this world needs some help right now.
Yeah, I would say so.
So having said that, let's get to the affirmation. And I have used this affirmation before, but there again, I want you to think of it in a different way. I want you to put it to how things are in the world, maybe in your life right now. And I want you to put a positive spin on it. So it's very short and sweet. Not all storms come to disrupt your life. Some come to clear your path. And as terrible as things are in the world right now, and I'm not downplaying that at all. I am, it just, in my mind, I think the Lord's crying. I really do. I think if it's just terrible, but hopefully it's for the betterment. It's for the good. Something good will come out of this, even though we're going to lose a lot of lives. So I'm trying to put a positive spin on things. If you can always look ahead and look at the positive side of it, it could be something that needed to be done. And I would probably even say that if I was there and one of the ones that's not going to make it. I mean, everybody's where they're supposed to be when this all stuff happens. So I still think that there'll be good coming out of this. I really do. So that's my stone and my affirmation. And I know there's going to be ones out there that might argue with me. I'm not sure, because I'm trying to give a positive side to things. But if not, that's okay. You have a right to your view, and I would not say you don't. So, but the more positive we can be, the more positive energy goes out, and that's going to help the whole world, as well as the people in it. So
absolutely,
try to think of it that way, please.
Yes. And before we go on, I want to mention to people, if they would, sign in with us, watch us on YouTube, because it's a better platform. It's more stable, but also you can subscribe to our show, and you will get notifications when we're going to go live to remind you. So you subscribe and then click on the little bell next to that subscribe button, and you get notified.
And I kind of think that's how we're going to be able to count it, right? To see if our audience is growing.
That's one way. It's just on that.
Oh, okay. I'm just curious. I want to know after what, a year and a half, almost 2 years in April.
April will be 2 years. Yeah.
It'll be 2 years. I'm curious.
You know, I want to go back to what we talked about. I've been showing giants from back in history and other things, showing the pictures on our show. Now,
and I must admit, Skippy, I love you to death, but the jury's still out on a couple.
That's fine.
But just letting you know.
Okay, so
I do believe they're out there.
Now I'm going to blow your mind. Some of you some of you may have seen these. Some of you may not. Okay, and let me close here. I'm going to show you a picture. And before I do, I want to preface this. This is actual scientific fact. These pictures are real pictures. They're also dubbed as alien or humans, an archaic human species, archaic. Okay, very, very old, before
the missing link.
Yeah, maybe. No, they're just a different type of. It's part of the human evolution, is what they're saying. But you know what? If you believe that God created everything, why couldn't He create us on other planets?
Well, this skull looks nothing like. Well, it does look like us, but a few things are different. But I find it amazing how there's 2 eye sockets, a nostril, and teeth. I find that amazing. So if we're created in His image, who says He couldn't? For different planets and different ways of having to live because of lack of oxygen or more hydrogen or whatever, that different things had to kind of be tweaked to make them be able to survive. I find that kind of interesting.
Or it could be from an alien race. I don't believe that God just made us here. I believe He made
you actually missed my point.
Us everywhere. They've evolved differently because of their environments. Yes,
but that means that even though there's other races, alien races, they're all in His image.
True. But look, this says right here, if you guys can see the mouse, it says this was discovered in Hualongdong, China. It's now identified as an archaic human species.
Wow.
It was in 2019.
Wow.
Now I'm going to go on a little bit. Watch this. Look at that.
That looks like a reptilian to me. Or kind of. Doesn't it?
Yeah. Who knows? It could just
look
be
at the
a different race.
Look at the difference in the skull texture.
Yeah.
I find that amazing.
There's a lot of little bones up here on the top of the skull.
Well, are those bones, or are those just creases left by the brain?
No, that's bones. Now, look at this one, where the brain has split.
He had to have had a headache.
They say we have a left brain and a right brain.
We do. And we do.
And different sides control different things.
But the thing that's missing there is the middle cortex that makes them work together.
Maybe it's down inside behind the eyes.
That could be.
Okay, and there's another one. Look at that.
Yeah.
This is actual skulls that we've dug up.
Wow. Look at the teeth on those things.
These were in China.
Wouldn't the teeth fall out?
Sometimes they do. Sometimes they don't.
I wonder how many sets of teeth they had.
But this is called a hominin. So in other words, they walk upright. They like us. So
how do they know that with just a head?
Says family tree of early humans may have lived in Eurasia 50,000 years ago.
Fossilized jaw skull. Oh, wait a minute. Go back. That was the skull of a 12 or 13-year-old.
Yeah.
And while its face has modern human-like features, the limbs, skull cap, and jaw seem to reflect more primitive traits. Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
But how did they know he was 13 years old? See, I have all those questions.
The one on the left reminds me of Beavis. Beavis and Butthead.
Oh, my God.
Now, check this one out.
I mean, they had him even back there, huh? Oh, look at that.
Look at the one on the right.
Yeah.
Okay. That's an actual skull that they've dug up, too.
That looks like an insect on the right.
Yeah. Who knows? And look at this one has the bones on the top, the ridges. The teeth are pointed.
Yeah.
This one's teeth are not pointed.
Oh, they're not.
See if there's another one down
some eat
here.
Plants.
No, this is all commercials there. But
that's
anyhow,
amazing.
Go back to the original. I thought that one was kind of unbelievable.
And why haven't they got people that are talking on this? Or do they? We just haven't found them.
Well, this is the Chinese Academy of Sciences presented with the task of classifying bones of hominins.
Which means they walk on two legs.
Discovered in East Asia's Hulangdong, China.
Wow.
Scientists have been able to associate with any known lineages.
But they haven't found them anywhere else but over in China.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Says the lack of chin on the individual is more similar to that of the Denisovan species. It's extinct. It ran out from Asia and Neanderthals. It's a combination 400,000 years ago.
Wow.
And look, there's really not a jaw. There is, but there isn't.
Well, there is a jawbone, though. I mean, it's a jaw.
It's very, very small.
I mean, look at, I think the mouth can go open and close.
Sure, but it's not like, it's smaller than ours is what they're saying.
Well, actually, it goes straight down. It doesn't have a protruding bone. Yeah. Interesting. So what did it say? If you don't mind, go up one more time. It says, go up again. It was something about the UK.
The UK.
Yeah, here it is. The UK University of York and Spain's National Research Center on Human Evolution believe they have identified a hitherto unknown ancestry.
Mm-hmm. Or is it an alien? I mean, I don't know. But, you know, all the pictures about, there was a link in here I could go to if I can find it.
That is amazing.
Let's see. Hold on.
That one I have trouble with. I could not tell you if those don't look like they've been just made. And if they've been proven to be dug up. I wish they'd quit doing that. It looks ridiculous.
I know.
I hate that.
That one's not it. Well, anyhow.
That was me in another life.
So anyhow.
Anyway, that was interesting to do on the eve of Halloween. That was kind of cool. Yeah, I like that.
So think about that when you're out trick-or-treating with the grandkids.
Yeah.
So Jim,
Michelle's on.
Jim's with us too. Jim Crowley's back.
Where's Jim?
I can't remember.
But
Jim. Here, I'll show you his picture there.
There's Jim. He looks like a very nice person.
If I can't remember Jim, but type in where you're at. I think you're in
Idaho.
No, I think he's in
Ireland.
No, East Coast. I'm not sure.
Okay.
I just
Kelly Morris is on too. Hi. All right.
Sylvia, Jeannie, Michelle, Jim, Kelly. I guess we got everybody there.
I think so. Yeah.
Give us a like and a share on the platform that you're on, you guys. If it's Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, LinkedIn. But anyhow,
I'm glad Jim is back. I don't know where he was, but he's back.
Kelly says, if I ran into that species, I'm going to run fast.
Yeah, I'll be right
Yeah.
behind you.
Hmm.
I'm not one of those that'll stick around and say hi, how you doing, and didn't get zapped to eat.
Can I
I'm
go
not.
back to my big pictures?
Sure, do whatever you want. It's your show.
I know, but let me see if I can find this.
I find things like that fascinating. I just like it. It makes my mind think. You know. You got more?
Giants. I got no. These are just the other giants.
Oh, the other ones. Now, see, none of them have a head like that. I mean, every one of their heads are smooth on top. They don't have those ridges.
I know.
But what is interesting is do those not look like something off Star Trek?
Hell yeah.
So where did Gene Roddenberry get that idea?
Good question.
I really would like to know.
I want to show this one.
Wonder if you could connect with Gene Roddenberry. He'd tell us anything.
I don't know. You guys check this out. See this picture? This was taken in 2019 in China, Tibet, I think it was.
That's Skip and me before we got cleaned up.
And I'm on the right.
Uh-huh.
But this was actually taken in China in 2019.
That's true. I can't understand why it is a brown colored photo though. Why wasn't it in color?
Well, I read something
2019.
on that. It's because in the extreme cold, this was in Tibet. That's where it was.
Yes, Tibet.
In the extreme cold, those kind of cameras work better. That take those kind of
And
pictures.
what
They're
kind of-
actually they're built to do that type of picture in the cold.
I didn't even know they did
In the extreme
cameras
cold.
like that. I'll be darned.
Let me do another one.
Those things are fascinating to me. They're just
I
fascinating.
just want to show people this.
Well, we kind of did this once before, but on Halloween it's kind of cool. Look at them again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There. Look at those big bones.
Yeah, he was in a slumped position or a fetal position, I guess they call it.
Yeah. And the size of those doesn't really show you much there. So let me do this one.
I don't know where they came. Oh, what you mean? Where did the pictures come from, Kelly? I don't know. You're gonna.
They're on the internet.
Oh, on the internet.
If you just scroll around on Facebook, you'll see them. Here we go. This is the one I'm looking for. Let's do a present. It's like 6 steps to share a screen.
You know what I find interesting about that one right there? You notice the 3 holes, one above his eye socket and 2 below, and it's the same on both sides.
Yeah.
So what was in there?
Who knows? Maybe nerves or muscles running through it. Look at the size of that thing. They're digging. They just dug this up. This
is the size of those teeth.
Yeah. And you asked, do their teeth come out? Sometimes.
Well, sometimes, I guess. Yeah.
Not always.
Yeah, that's true.
But I mean, there's biblical accounts.
I want to know where those holes came from. Did we make those holes, or were they part of the skull?
No, they were there.
So it was part of that species, whatever it was for.
And here's one more. Let me click on this baby. There we go. Look at that.
What is that thing on the lower left?
It's I can't remember. I read it. That's where they dug them up at.
Okay.
But look at these guys with the cart, and they're moving this skull. That's the one that I just showed you.
And why'd they have to use such a primitive cart?
Because of where they are.
Oh.
There's top right. There's a mermaid.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or a merman.
And we'll do this, and then I can move it around. If I can get there it is. There's your mermaid.
Yeah, whichever.
It. The he, she, they.
So there has to be a species in the water.
And look at that one.
Is that photoshopped?
No.
God, I just find that hard to believe.
And there is where they dug these up at.
And where is that? Because that looks like a huge shoe print to me.
I'm pretty sure it was in Asia.
It has to be. It's not here.
So
that's probably what? Tibet, Asia, Hong Kong, China, Tibet, somewhere over there.
Yeah. But the one that I really like, you keep saying, "Oh, that's not real. That can't be real."
I can't say it is or not. I just find it hard to believe that guy would stand there with those people in front of him and not just knock them down. I do. I don't know what's on his hands. Is he tied down? like that would really, those ropes would stop him. I mean, think about it.
I'm zooming in here. We're going to see if we can find out.
But see, his head's smooth, so it can't have those ridges.
Oh, it can if its muscles are running through it.
God, look at those arm muscles. I mean, I guess those look more like chains than they do rope.
Yeah.
But they're not very big chains, so I wouldn't think he'd stand there like that unless he's a docile species. But that's just me.
I have no idea why, when, or how. All I
That's
know,
true.
all I know is we are not alone in this
No.
universe.
No, we're
There's
not.
no doubt. And look at the things the findings you and I have found when we go on our UFO and Sasquatch watching. Forget the UFOs. Just talk about Sasquatch.
Yeah.
We know that there was one literally right next to us. There's no doubt in our mind and the person that was with us.
Yeah, because of that orange light we saw prior to that.
The
So
smell
that was
of
not
it.
a bear to me. That
No,
was
that was
that
no
had to
bear.
be something that was originated from that orange light
Right.
that we saw. Yeah.
You'd hear
I mean, in my mind, that's always
you'd
gonna
hear a
be.
bear coming. Bears are not
Mm,
stealthy. Not like no, they're not.
they can be.
No. You would hear a bear coming. There was not a bear. The smell of it was just
Well,
ugh.
like Lou said, though, you know, bears can smell like that, but they wouldn't. I've never seen a bear around orange light, so I'm prone to go the other direction.
Yes, there was not a bear.
Okay. Well, I'm just saying.
I
I'm
know.
playing the devil's advocate. I always do.
I know. But anyhow,
Mm.
somebody has said something here too. Oh, Kelly says it really is interesting.
Yeah.
Where did they come from? The big skulls blow my mind. I know, but
Yeah.
but
And
the
to think they were
Bible,
on this earth.
the Bible talks about
Giants?
giants, David and Goliath. Goliath also had a family that, like brothers and sisters, I guess, whatever, that were as big as he was, or bigger. I don't know, but anyhow,
Well,
and
hey,
not
whoa,
David.
whoa.
Goliath did.
Oh, Goliath. I was going to say,
Yeah.
David didn't. He wasn't big like
Yes,
that.
yeah, it was Goliath. But anyhow,
Okay.
Read the accounts of it in the Bible, and
Yeah.
and I've actually looked at the accounts. I looked it up online, that passage in different Bibles, and they're pretty much the same.
Well, you know, even though we have said in the past, and a lot of even high up professors and that, you know, there's no proof. Those are just stories. They've been rewritten and some
Sure.
books taken out and all that. But the baseline is always there. And for so many different religions and people or races to have those same stories, there's got to be something to it.
Mm-hmm.
There has to be.
Kelly says, yes, that's right. Goliath is in the Bible.
Yeah. And you know, there again, who wrote the Bible? We don't know for sure. There was a lot of them, but I truly believe in the Bible, and I believe the essence of the purity of the Bible is there, and I believe it's the underlying information in there is probably more correct than not correct.
The Bible is a good moral guide, and it should be viewed as that.
Yeah, the world would be a better place if we all believed in the 10 Commandments.
Yeah. So.
But there we go again. Get off my soapbox.
Really? That I want to see. Okay, so
I just don't like negative.
Do you have a affirmation?
I already gave that, dear.
You did.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I was looking
down
at
to the
things.
jokes.
Kelly says, "Amen."
I'm down to the jokes.
You're down to the jokes. Well, geez, I got jokes for you.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, but I'm not going to do.
So
them.
why don't we do the cards? Let's see what this weekend's going to be like.
Okay.
Until Tuesday.
The last card we picked was this card, the little M upside down.
Which was
sudden changes in timing. The right time, the wrong time. Expect changes. Expect things that you don't know are gonna happen. Expect things you don't know that will happen, and learn to adapt and just go along with them, because the movement is good, the changes are good, and it's a progression of things for us that we have. So,
and that happened to us.
Now the theme from
you all
today,
got through it.
from today to next Tuesday, is what card Sha'ron's going to pick. So, and this is kind of a psychic thing, you guys. We tune in and what we're drawn to, and it pretty much plays out as that's what it is. Oh, cool.
I love when you say that. And I go, what is it? What is it?
This card is friendship, optimism, aspirations, fortunate, and soul. There it is.
I like that.
This is people. If I get it on the screen, I guess I'm too close.
Maybe that's it.
Wow.
Want me to hold it?
No, there. That's about the best I can see. The symbol up there?
Yeah.
That's where the peace sign came from in the 1960s, from the hippies. They got this from that. It's over 5,000 years old. Anyhow, that card represents things going well, people liking you, people getting along, being able to discuss things, and working things out somewhat. So you might see a lull in this stupid war that's going on in Ukraine and in the Middle East. They might sit down and decide to retreat for a while, or just regroup and talk. Who knows? Yeah. So,
but you never know. So most and all, I mean, if you put it into the aspect of this weekend, the children, Halloween, and all the way through Tuesday, what do you sense?
It's going to be a fun, nice Halloween. Good. Yeah, you're going to have some people that go off the charts.
Well, because you got the full moon,
do the stupid things,
supermoon, the full moon, the lunar eclipse.
But I think even for a full moon, for the most part, people are going to be surprised that, wow, the full moon was nice, and
well, maybe all of them together kind of balance each other out.
Yeah,
that could be. I mean, what do I know? I'm not an astrologer.
If you think about this sudden changes in timing from Tuesday to today, look at Israel. All of a sudden, they actually went in to, was it Gaza? No,
I believe so, Gaza, because they were telling the people in Gaza to go south. Yeah.
And anyhow, they went in and they started their ground offensive. Sudden changes in timing. And timing was a big thing. They waited and waited. They got the intel that they wanted and know where to go and when. And then they went. So there's sudden changes in timing. And you know that there's a rumor. Is that good
or is that bad? Who knows?
There's a rumor that Putin is dead.
That's what they say, but nobody can prove it.
And there's no word on him.
Yeah, but they also say they've got a predecessor already picked if that does happen.
Oh, I'm sure.
But we don't know who it is. But I don't know. You can't believe anything that comes out of there.
No,
you can't. Nowhere.
But
I mean,
there's been a lot of talk about change. Mike Pence suspended his campaign. Larry Elder dropped out of the race and endorsed Donald Trump. Yeah. And there's sudden changes in timing. Yeah. And look, we got the Speaker of the House.
That's true.
So all of a sudden, we got a Speaker of the House again.
That's another change.
There's been a lot of changes. So the card
and
holds
what
true.
Was that? What was the one? Sudden changes was what was already was on until today, right?
Right.
Yeah. So today we start with
friendship, optimism, aspirations, fortunate, and soul.
Yeah.
Everybody is trying to get along and they're having a good time.
Oh, let's hope so. Wouldn't that be fun?
Can you see that symbol?
Wouldn't that be fun if there was no argument, hate?
Yeah. Wouldn't it be?
Comparing, judging in the world. Wouldn't that be great?
Yep. Kelly says she's a Scorpio. She doesn't like change. I like smooth sailing, low key to draw. No drama.
Yeah, but you're also a water sign, so that makes you very emotional. Even though that may be why you don't like change, because you take it really hits you hard emotionally.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. But anyhow, that's
all right. I want to hear some jokes.
You do?
Jokes.
Well, I don't know how good they are, but I like them.
Okay.
Are you ready?
And I'm ready. I've been waiting for a week for this. I have new sound effects, and I am ready.
All right, let me get myself situated. Okay. All right.
So, jokes of the week.
How do you make a witch itch?
Oh, wait a minute. How do you make a witch itch? I could get in trouble real close with this. Oh, Crystal's with us. She just joined in.
Crystal.
How do you make a witch itch?
Uh-huh.
Wait a minute. It's coming here.
Uh-huh.
Tickle her with a broom?
No.
What?
Take away her W.
Wow.
Get it?
Wow. Kelly says she loves your sparkly cap. Very cute.
Well, I'm trying to promote love. Our son and daughter-in-law got me that. And it said it's me all over is what my daughter-in-law said, so I appreciate that. Okay, why didn't the skeleton cross the road?
Mm.
These are Halloween jokes.
Why didn't the skeleton cross the road?
No, why didn't the skeleton cross the road?
Why Michelle is ha ha, and Kelly's LOL. Why didn't the skeleton cross the road?
That's what I asked you.
Because there was no need to get to the other side?
No.
What?
He didn't have the guts.
Okay.
Now this one's a thinker.
Yeah, I bet.
A zombie and a vampire they moved in together. They have a new house, okay, and it has all the rooms but one. What room is it that they don't have?
Wow, that's a long one. Do it again. You
A
got
zombie and a vampire moved into the house together.
Okay.
This house has all the rooms, but except one. Which room does the house not have?
A bat room.
No,
What?
a living room.
Wow.
That's it,
A
kids.
living room.
And I have to tell, I think I've told it before, but I tell it every Halloween for decades. And
Yeah.
here we go. There's 3 ghosts playing poker. Rigor Mortis walks up and asks if he can set in. I have a favorite Halloween joke and a favorite 4th of July
You get
joke.
both on that one. Wow.
I love that joke.
Oh gosh.
Anyway, moving right along.
We've moved. We've moved right
We've
along.
gone from giants to jokes to just saying, here we are.
You know, we should start a movement.
We should. And what movement are we going to start?
Peace in the Middle East.
Oh, that would be a beautiful movement.
You know, I wonder, we always talk about group consciousness and group effort, group effect. And we actually did this in the past at some of our meetings.
Yeah.
And like if somebody gets kidnapped, the group says prayers, we actually did
we actually worked together to have a spotlight put on the guilty person.
Yes.
So they can find them.
And the whole group did it. And
it worked.
It worked. And we did that, things like that. We've done them several times.
Yeah.
With
you just have
results.
to be careful, because sometimes when you want rain where there's drought, if you're not careful, you can get a flood. So you got to be careful how you ask for it.
So I wonder if we could organize an online consciousness effort to do
why you couldn't
healing, light, love, energy on that. Wouldn't that be something?
And would you do it only once or every week or what?
I don't know.
Oh, yeah, you could light a purity candle and
we just the group just do the.
No, that's what I mean. We'd all do it together
at the same time around the world.
Yes. Yeah. No, we can talk about that.
Kelly says yes. Group prayer. I'm in for peace, love, and healing. That would be be something we might
think about it.
JM says count me in.
Let's because we'll have to make it a time frame everybody around the world can get there.
Yeah, we have to have enough time to get it out, the word out there to do it.
We got to do that. Plus, see what we're going to do and put it out there, and everybody should know what it represents. And that it can't wait.
We also need to talk about our ghost hunt that's coming up.
That's true. Next month.
It's in November. I can't remember the date. Do you?
I think it's the 18th.
November 18th.
I believe so. Let me check. I have my phone
it's 20. Yeah, it's 18th. Anyhow, while she's looking that up, I am going to tell everybody this: the ghost hunt is full. We can't get any more people into the ghost hunt. It's actually been full for a while, and we didn't know it because the people that are handling the reservations got them, and it was completely full. In fact, they went beyond their expected capacity. I actually asked them if they would tell me if they could add another room or two for people to sleep in. And they said that they don't think they have it, but they will take a look at everything, then they get a hold of me Monday, maybe Tuesday.
Yeah.
But it's kind of full, so.
But we're trying. It's up to them.
Yeah.
You know, so
You didn't find it?
I forgot what I was looking for. I started answering messages. Linda said she couldn't find the show. I had to text her. What am I looking for?
Never mind. I got it
never
right
mind.
here.
I can tell you the ghost hunt.
It's November 18th.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, and it's going to be in Ocean Shores.
Nope.
Westport.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And so anyhow, it's on the website, our website, psychicspectrum.com. But
and you know, I'm really happy we got it full, but I'm sad that a lot of people that have waited, you know, and said, well, okay, it's too late.
Yeah, because we still have people asking if
well,
they
yeah,
can get in.
And we do have a cancellation line going, or you know, where someone can't make it, and there'll be a substitution or whatever they call those things. So your name is on a list, but as of now, it looks like it's full.
Yeah, and Josie says everyone should be focusing on peace instead of war. Love your PL was planned to, so needed now. PL. I don't know.
Prayer list.
Prayer list. Oh yeah. Was planned, so needed now.
I think that, or yeah. I that's a great idea. And if we'd all do that, let's start doing it on Wednesday too.
Yeah.
You know, and when you think about it, like, let's see, we want a number that creates balance of body, mind, spirit, correct?
Mm-hmm. You figure that out.
So it'd have to be around a 3.
But we'll plan on doing this live on at our Wednesday evening psychic showcase.
Yeah. All you have to do is take a minute in silence and just pray.
Which I have to say that you guys that aren't local to us, wherever you are, even in Europe, you can get on. It's a Zoom event. You can get on it for free, and everybody gets a psychometry reading.
For free? They don't get on it for free.
No. You get onto the platform for free on Zoom, but it only costs $5 admission to the
that's
program.
Not free, sweet pea.
Well, okay, so I'm talking about the platform, but anyhow, it's a free. You don't have to pay for a call or anything like that. It's free to get on.
You pay $5. They give you the link. You get on Zoom and you're in.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And whether it's $5 American or whatever your currency is, it converts it to $5 American. So anyhow, it's $5. You get a free psychometry reading. You get to hear the speaker or the topic for the night. You get a chance at the door prize. You get a chance at the money box drawing, and there's also something else I'm forgetting.
There's a prayer list that
we do the prayer list. But
also they get, if they do come on the psychometry after they read it aloud, I take it and I send it to you.
Yeah. And it's
back through your email.
It starts at 5:30 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time.
Is Daylight Time still on?
Yeah.
Don't we go back on
next month?
Oh.
But we're still on Pacific Daylight Time, so Seattle
till November
time.
Something.
Yeah. So anyhow, you guys can get on and join us there, and I like doing it. But we broadcast it in person, but we'll broadcast it live online.
And there is no archive, is there?
No.
They can't find it later.
No. I don't know. Should we do that? I could make that. Actually, I could actually make that a show.
I don't know.
And we could broadcast that show.
I don't know. We'll think about it.
Yeah.
That might be another avenue, but let's think about it.
I can record it and do it live. I mean, do it live, record it, and then play it back as a show for people to watch.
Or a special event.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something.
Idea.
Kelly says there was a missing girl in North Carolina that just caught the guy and the girl on a safety check by the cops where they were parked.
In Kirkwood, Missouri, from North Carolina.
Yeah, to Missouri.
And the cops saw a car parked and was doing a safety check, and they found the girl. Thank God. You never know.
Yeah.
Hey, if you got a gut instinct, don't you not pay attention to it?
Don't you just love that term, gut instinct?
No, I don't. It's a medical term. But it's true. I grew up hearing it. everybody calls it a gut instinct. It's really being just very intuitive. But they say policemen have a gut instinct, firemen have a gut. We all have a quote unquote gut instinct, but we don't always pay attention to them.
If I was going to go to a psychic, I would not say, "Okay, I'm going to tell you my gut instinct."
Some of them do.
Oh God.
Some of them do, because it's just normal to them. It's what they grew up with. That's what it doesn't give them a. Not everybody feels the way you do.
But I hate the term
But that's
because
okay.
it's not anything to do with psychic or
No, that's not true.
what?
A gut instinct hits you right here in the solar plexus.
Your
You
gut,
can feel it.
no, your instinct. An instinct is something that's born into you, engraved in your DNA, which is like the instinct to flight or fight, the instinct to hunt for food and eat, the instinct that there's something going on. Those are instincts are ingrained in you. Psychic ability is separate. It's not an instinct.
I wasn't talking psychic ability. I was talking feeling your gut instinct.
So now we're going to separate gut instinct from psychic. Because that's what it is. It's separate.
It's a part of.
No.
It's not the whole shebang.
Your gut instinct doesn't tell you anything. Your gut instinct is ingrained and built into you. Your psychic ability tells you that.
But we're going to agree to disagree, because gut instinct can save your life. Have you not been where you think, I'm not going down there? It's a gut instinct.
Okay.
I rest my case.
I don't agree.
Oh, you can agree to disagree. You have the right to be wrong.
But gut instinct is not psychic ability. It's
according to you.
It's
not everybody thinks like you.
Gut instinct doesn't exist.
It does exist.
Your gut doesn't tell you. Let me finish. Your gut doesn't tell you anything, and it's not an instinct. The instinct doesn't.
You're referencing its gut.
Instinct doesn't come from your gut. Your gut is an actual part of your body. It's your abdomen bowel system,
and it's where the second and third chakra are. Second chakra is about boundaries.
But it doesn't
third chakra
it comes from the chakra. It doesn't come from the.
Well, where's the chakra?
Why don't we call it what's your kidney instinct tell you?
You don't have a chakra on not a main chakra on the kidney instinct. It's part of the second level of.
What does
chakras.
Your heart instinct tell you? Your heart doesn't have instinct. It has knowledge, or it has DNA in it, but it doesn't give you an instinct.
I got to go get my boxing gloves.
Anyhow.
How can you fall in love then if your heart doesn't make you feel something?
It does. Your heart does feel things, but it doesn't feel instinct.
So the next time you don't think you want to go somewhere because I'm not going down that road, it's not instinct?
It's a psychic hit.
Oh my God. Okay.
It's not instinct.
Make up your own minds, people.
When you get there, what you do is fight or flight.
That's an instinct.
That's an instinct. But the gut.
That's your gut telling you better get the heck out of there.
Oh God. I will never convince her of this.
No, you won't.
But that's all right.
I'm Scottish and Irish. I know what I think. And you're German. You know what you think.
And
so
I'm
we're
shaving my
agree,
beard
disagree.
this week.
Are you?
Yes.
The whole thing?
I'm tired of it. I don't know the whole thing. I might keep, like, if I go here.
Oh, wait a minute. You better not do that.
Why?
Oh, no, you can. You're right.
Why?
I can't say.
Oh.
Because somebody might hear.
But I can just keep the goatee again like I used to have.
Well, that's up to you, sweet pea. What's
then
your gut
I have
instinct
to shave
on that?
every day. My psychic tells me it'll be okay.
Oh, guy.
So anyhow, you guys don't have any questions.
Apparently,
this is good.
It's almost, what's it been?
50 minutes.
Okay, so we're getting close to our hour.
No questions from you guys. Michelle, I want to ask her if she's heard anything about the housing situation. You were thinking the same thing, weren't you? I want to hear.
Is that an instinct?
Yeah. No, it's a psychic ability. We're both picking up on the same things.
I understand that.
So, because you're getting into that time frame now where things are starting to move or click.
Well, then maybe, everything may be going well.
Yeah.
Thinking about it, they ought to bring back that song that Coca-Cola put out.
What? Your gut instinct?
No, that was a psychic hit.
What song? Oh, I'd like to buy
Mhm,
the world a
mhm.
Coke.
They ought to bring that back.
Furnish it with love. That was a good song.
That was a darn good song. And we need it right now, believe me.
Why did they?
We need this right here.
Why
Love.
did they drop that?
Who knows?
Isn't that crazy?
That was when? The 90s? 70s, 80s, 90s? I
I
don't know
think it
what
was 70s, 80s, and 90s.
Oh, here, Michelle's got an answer for you.
Where?
On the
I'll
bottom.
put it up.
Where?
She says, yes, been thinking about asking about yourselves, when please anything about the house, please. I just say keep getting a Tuesday and something on a Tuesday. I don't know if that's when they make announcements or they revise lists or things.
So Halloween Tuesday?
Is that Tuesday?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Halloween. Well, it could be this Tuesday, could be the next Tuesday, but she's in that time frame now where things are starting to move and there's some changing going
This is
on.
Saturday.
Yes.
So next Tuesday's Halloween.
Okay. But it could be the following Tuesday.
Oh, I see. It's a
or
Tuesday.
Tuesday
I
in
gotcha.
November.
I got you.
Is what I'm saying.
Mhm.
There's something important about Tuesday.
Okay.
And there's also this change coming up, so things are starting to move or click. I just keep seeing they're shuffling lists, moving people off and on and up in these lists. So don't give up hope. All right.
And V says anything I should look out for. And what I heard when I read that, V, is look out for your own self putting yourself on the back burner again. Don't do that.
You know what I heard?
No, what'd you hear?
I know this is going to sound really crazy.
Is it an instinct or a gut feeling?
This is a psychic hit. Neither one. What I heard, V, was honest to God, you should go to an Olive Garden or Spaghetti Factory, wherever you are. I know there's ones there.
Well, they have to be.
But it's like you should go because you could meet somebody. And I'm saying take the kids. So
yeah, but she says anything I should look out for, like she needs to be aware of it.
Oh no, nothing on that.
Okay.
You should look out for the relationship issues because it's like you could meet somebody, and I think you will.
And she needs to put herself first. So
I agree.
Do it.
Yeah. Oh, and Mark, I used to work with Mark.
Oh, you
the
did?
State.
Oh.
He says, "Hi, I hope you're doing well after your car accident. Best wishes from Rochester, Washington."
I'll be darned.
Cool. Thanks, Mark.
They look like a nice couple.
Yep. They're the artists.
That's the artist. Oh, I love your work.
We saw at the Puyallup Fair.
That's cool. Yeah, you do really good work.
Yeah, some beautiful things.
Yeah. Well, his car, his neck is still bothering him, but he's getting stuff done to it. So, another week you go see the doctor?
Yeah. Sometime, I think it's
and
a
we
week.
Still don't know. The car got towed over, so I guess they're looking at it now. So we'll see what they're going to say.
We'll see if it's totaled or not. We'll find out. Anyhow,
thanks for checking in.
V says,
who is Ward?
Oh, Ward.
Yeah,
he says hi.
You
Hello,
missed him.
Ward. Let's put that on the screen.
What a nice picture.
Hi, Ward. He was on with us before.
Oh, maybe when I was sick, huh?
That could be.
Because he doesn't look familiar to me. But that's okay.
Michelle,
so what are you up to? Happy Halloween everywhere.
Michelle says Tuesday they closed until November 7th and can't bid till then, been for 2 weeks. Okay, that's where I saw Tuesday, but I saw November down the road, like I said, making changes on the site or something. Okay, good.
Kelly says my birthday's Tuesday, Halloween, but I'm not a witch. Well, you don't have to be a witch to have a birthday on Halloween.
Yeah.
No. Have a good time. If your birthday is here, let me look close. Give me my pad.
Birthday.
So that would be 10/31/2023.
Kelly, where are you at? I think you told us once. I can't remember.
Okay, so starting on your birthday, because I do believe in numerology. Some numerologists say January to January. Others say birthday to birthday. Mine seems to work birthday to birthday, but then I'm in February, so I can't argue the point. So whichever it works for you. But for the whole next year, you're going to be in a 3 personal year, which means you're going to be trying to balance body, mind, and spirit the whole year. So on Halloween, what a time to start that process. That's a good process.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. And, if you look at 31, that's only a 4. That just means you're building a foundation.
Yeah.
And October is a 1. That's brand new beginning. So you're building a foundation for brand new beginnings, for things to come into your life where it can actually have you balance body, mind, and spirit for the whole next year.
And look, V says, "Oh my God, I've been wanting Olive Garden. Actually, I wanted to go for my birthday, but she had school."
Yeah, but you could have gone the day after.
And you need to go this weekend and look out for love or relationship, friendship, starting with friendship, because there's something about Olive Garden, and you could take the kids or not take the kids.
Yeah.
It wouldn't matter. So,
and put a little sparkle on the eye, on the sides of the eye.
Yeah.
They have that glitter stuff,
Okay.
She would look cute with that. I'd look like an old.
Josie says, my grandson wants me to give him an older car I have, but he wasn't so nice to me while I was visiting, and I have mixed feelings about giving it to him. Any suggestions on what I can do to help him? Well, I can tell you what my head says, but my psychic side says that you need to do something to make him earn it.
Mm-hmm.
He has to complete a goal or something.
Or let him get a job and you save the money for him to buy his own car.
Nah, she's too far removed from that.
Oh, okay.
Do something to make him earn it, and he'll appreciate you more by that process.
Or he'll not like her more for that process.
Yeah.
Either way.
If my car gets totaled, you could give it to me. I have a need for a car.
My answer is a more logical one. I would put the pros and cons down for giving it to him and not giving it to him. And
I say not give it.
I'm with Skip. If you do give it to him, he has to do something to get it. It's just not going to be here's the keys.
Yeah.
And he may not like that aspect, and that'll tell you right there whether you should give it or not.
Yeah. Okay.
And make it not a little thing he can do just to get the keys. Make it something significant that he has to work at.
Ward has a question.
Okay.
Can I have some guidance for what to do next with my writing? I need to just go with the flow or need to change direction.
I remember the writing.
Now you remember.
I do remember Ward now. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, let me think. I'll wait to see what somebody says to me. I think you need to do both. I think you can interact with both of them. I think he needs to continue on the path he's on, but he may need to make a little.
Both of what?
A little. He says, do I need to just go with the flow or need to change directions?
Oh, change directions and go with the flow.
I think he still goes with the flow, but he may need to tweak the directions he's going in.
Okay.
So where you're at right now isn't bad, but you might want to take something out or incorporate something and make it even better.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Do not question yourself. Just do and let spirit guide you.
Ward, with your writing, you need to he needs to talk to Matt.
Matt Shea?
Yeah. Go to Matt Shea Books, MATTSHEA books.net.
Mm-hmm.
And send Matt an email. Matt's a friend of ours. He's our man on the streets that takes us to our haunted places here in Washington on the show, always on the second Tuesday of the month. But you should talk to him, and he'll give you a little bit of guidance. You're going to show him the book?
Well, I was going to say he just actually had an interview. I can't remember the guy's name, but he had an interview on his book, his latest book called Pavlov. What is it?
Pavlov.
Never can pronounce that.
That's his book.
And it was a book
Here,
that.
Let me hold it so they can see it.
Well, I was holding it.
There, Pavlov. Okay.
Anyway, it's a book that he dedicated to Skip and I, and so it's his first kind of metaphysical book, and it's it's not a big book. None of his books are super huge, so it doesn't take a long time to read them. But it's a good story. I had pink eye in both eyes, and I could not put this book down. I read the whole thing. So, if you can, it's on Amazon. You can get it. Can you get it through Matt Shea?
You can get it on Amazon or mattsheabooks.net.
Okay, yeah.
But my point is
it's
that
a good book to read. It's a good book.
You need some guidance from a writer. Matt's an accomplished writer, author. He's got like 12, 14 books out there now.
There's more like 18,
but
I think.
His website has free audio books.
He could ask you. He could probably guide you on how to research things and what you need to do
your
to
next
make it.
steps are.
Yeah.
And
wouldn't hurt.
if you email Matt, go to his website, use the contact him thing, and mattsheabooks.net, SHEA,
And tell him
and
Skip and Sha'ron sent you.
you write what your questions are, that you need some guidance. Can he give you? Matt will answer every single one of the emails that he gets. That's what he does.
And if he knows that we told him to go there, that'll,
yes, tell him that
you know,
Skip and Sha'ron sent
he'll
you.
know it's more than just somebody reaching out, you know.
But I
So-
think you need. I think you're overthinking or over cautious on things.
That's
so
why he's got to go with the flow, but make some
Yeah.
tweaks.
yeah,
I don't think he's wrong in what he's doing. He's just got to learn to kind of go with the flow, pay attention to signs, gut instincts.
and he says I can do that. Thank you. But Ward, I want you to understand, I think you have some real talent in what you're doing. You just need to get it out there.
You need
and
to be with somebody
finish
that
your
can direct
process.
you. You know,
Yeah. And Matt
show you
can
the
do that.
ropes.
Matt can do that, and Matt is the kind of guy that would do
Yes,
that.
he would.
So even connections on how to get things published.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyhow,
It feels too though like you're really hard on yourself, Ward. I want you to. It's like you're a little depressed. I want you to start seeing the brighter things in life and start being more positive, because you can get down on yourself really easy,
mhm.
and you don't need to go there. There's no need for it. You're a good guy.
He says, yes, there was one time before. Nice that you remember. So yeah, we do. Kelly says she's in Missouri. That's right. Now I remember. Michelle says, do you see anything about the home we're going to get or will we build? Would love one in a place called Thornton. That's in England. Michelle's in England. Close to all links. Be nice for us.
I say yes and yes.
What, the build?
I think they might get into one that's not really the one they're going to stay in forever, and then they'll build the one they want.
Well,
it's steps.
I see. Okay.
What do you think?
I kind of agree with you.
That's what it feels like.
I want to know, and this is not the place to do it, Michelle, but I want to know, what is this list that you guys have in England? And how does it
explain that, Skip?
I know partly, but I don't understand. You
the
should,
ones that need it the quickest get it.
Okay.
You know, whatever their dire issues are.
What if I wanted to build a house? Do I have to be on this list?
Oh, I see.
And that kind of thing.
Well,
I don't understand how all that works.
Yeah.
Thornton is going to be pretty tight to get into. Okay. So it's like it's a popular place or something. I don't know.
What I'm seeing is a two-step thing. They get closer to what they want, but it's not what they want, because they're going to build what they want, but they're going to be closer to what they want.
Michelle, she says, have got the money to build. Good. And Ward says, yes, all right. Thank you a lot. This will help me a lot, I feel. And yes, I need to trust more me himself completely.
You sure do.
Yeah.
You can do it. Everything that was said to you as a child from a male, just consider him an idiot.
Yeah.
Throw it away and say, I'm going to do what I want and be who I want.
There is one thing up here. Who said this?
Yeah, see, Kelly said, no, see, if you put him on a monthly payment plan, he gets the car. He ain't going to make the payments. No, he's got to that money has to be up front.
She says, by the way, Josie says, by the way, you were so right about my new tenant. Oh, he is a perfect match for the house.
Good.
Kelly says, sorry you were in a car accident. Yeah, me too.
Yeah, our car didn't do too good.
I'll tell you something really weird. Picture the car driving forward. I get a lady backed into me at a high rate of speed in a parking lot because she was PO'd at somebody.
Yeah.
And like, I'd say a good 35 miles an hour. Bam, hits my rear wheel on the passenger side. Okay, crunches the door, the fender, scratches the wheel all up.
And speeds off.
It speeds off, hit and run. And then about 4 weeks later, a guy comes shooting out of a parking lot, didn't stop, didn't even barely slow down for a brief second, floored it, trying to get out in front of me before I could turn into the parking lot. Bam, hits the left wheel. The passenger the driver's side rear wheel, and that one looks like it could total my car. And it's like I get whipped, my head gets whipped around, and my granddaughter gets a banged up arm.
She was 7. That was her first experience. She
Yeah,
was
it's her
scared.
first
Yeah, she
accident. It
was
was
scared.
terrifying
Yeah.
for her, actually.
Actually,
So
it'd be terrifying for me too. I've never been spun around that
yeah,
I can remember.
yeah.
But
Kelly says you got that right. Back to really doing my workouts faithfully, eating better.
yes.
Where am I at here?
Where didn't V say something? Oh, here it was down below. You are coming to it. Okay.
You want me to go down?
No, just keep on going.
Okay. So
Jay, I'm in total agreement. Okay. Then V says, Sha'ron, should I start making time for myself? Is what you're saying.
yeah,
I am saying that, but I'm also saying you got to start believing that you're worth it. You're just not there to take on everybody else's burdens. It's time for you. So make sure that while you're helping the family and yourself, you're taking time for yourself. Yes, you got to have some fun in life too. You know, you don't want to miss out.
and Kelly says to Ward, congratulations on publishing a book. Keep going. And then, okay, I read Ward's comment. Okay, money to build. Let's go down here.
No, Kelly says, I love writing, but never did a book. Oh, I see what you're saying.
Mhm.
Okay. All right.
And then Michelle down below, she says here, would like to build a house in Thornton. So will we get to move there?
Well, see, that's 2 different things going on. Does she want to be on a list to rent a house or lease a house or whatever? Or do they want to put all their energy into building a house? And what do you have to do for that? It could be one or the other or both. It could be they move into Thornton on a lease or a rent and then find the exact area they want to build the house on.
Yeah.
But
She says that they don't have the money to build one.
that's why I think
But
you'll
love
be
to,
leasing
though.
or renting one and working
Is
your way up
rent.
to putting your house, building a house where you really want it.
Yeah, she says it's rent. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah.
So
I would go there first just to see the area, make sure you want to be there. I wouldn't build a house till I know I really want to stay there.
yeah.
Yeah.
Michelle, since you're on with us and you're in the UK, I want to ask you, do you guys celebrate Halloween on Tuesday night like we do here in the States? And if anybody on here is from Canada, is there? No, I haven't seen
I don't
anybody.
think so. They're all busy.
Yeah, usually there is.
So
but
they have to list bidding on property too. So, wow. You can't just move quickly over there, can you?
We will get one of the newer build homes. Yeah, I think you will have a chance at a newer home.
Yeah. That one feels good.
Yeah. But tell me about Halloween. Do you guys celebrate Halloween? Let's see.
I don't see why you wouldn't get one of the newer ones, but I'm not going to me, it's like maybe 70-30. So there is something you could maybe change in that, but I'm not going to go all out there and say, yes, it's going to be one, because something else could come in there.
Can I test your guys' psychic ability? Is my car going to get totaled? I won't know until Monday or Tuesday, maybe even Wednesday of next week. So type it in. Is my car going to be totaled?
We all have it. What's your first gut instinct?
What's your psychic ability tell you?
Oh, good, Ward. Yeah. Just make sure you tell him that we send him, and then he'll know what's going on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He sent him an email. Good.
He's a nice guy.
No, you come on. You guys got to have an opinion here. What do you get? Is my car going to be totaled? It's a black 2015 Chevy Equinox. What do you call those SUVs or crossovers, whatever they're called? Is it going to get totaled? Kelly says, I say yes because of the frame. Okay. And that could very well be.
Yeah, it's like 50-50 at this point. Some say yes, some say no. I don't know until they really tear it apart and look at it.
Mark, are you still with us? Tell me, V, what do you think? Josie, give me your guys' psychic opinion. Wood JM and the Peep Crystal, you guys are all on here.
Yeah, you're still on there.
Yeah. What's your psychic side tell you? Sylvia, Patty, come on. There's some comments here.
We actually call those gut instincts. We call them psychic hits.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Oh, Kelly.
Oh, they do have
another
Halloween.
Kelly says yes from New Orleans.
Oh, cool.
Cool. Thanks for letting us know.
I want to go to New Orleans.
Narlands.
So bad.
That's how they say it. Narlands.
Well, whatever. I want to go there. I've
Chudum.
always wanted to go there, and I never have.
I love Louisiana's thing. Chudum. The Troy Landry.
Yeah.
V says yes.
Shoot 'em, Elizabeth. Shoot 'em.
And it depends on how bad it was banged up. It was banged up kind of bad. Anyhow, the wheel on the back on the driver's side, instead of being straight, the driver's side is sitting like this.
Yeah.
So
I mean, whether the axle was broke, the tie rods are broke, I'm sure.
Whatever.
I'm wondering if they bent the frame. That's the big one.
Now, Michelle,
they really look into it.
Michelle, I asked her, does the UK celebrate Halloween? So let's put that up. It says, yes, love Halloween. My favorite time of the year is for the new build homes. They had 2 of them up a few weeks back, 4-bedroom, but came 72 on them thinking on the list, I guess. Is,
gosh, that would be so frustrating.
Yeah, you got to get active on that list and I guess wait your time because you got 2 more weeks, you said?
Yeah.
So
I wonder if you can be on more than one list in different areas.
I don't know. I don't know.
Ward wants to know what the question was. The question was, is his car going to be totaled or are they going to fix it?
Yeah. It's 2015 black Chevy Equinox, an SUV. And so will it be totaled or no?
Yeah.
Kelly says that lady that did the hit and run, did she get caught? No. And there was cameras. However, it happened in a parking lot of a casino.
He was getting cigars because they have
I went to the cigar shop to buy something.
But it was on tribal land.
But it's on tribal land, and tribal police had to handle it. And tribal police say, "Oh no, there was no video."
You never,
but there's cameras right there.
You never get anything from the from there. So but they have not caught her yet. But they know who it is.
They know who she is. They know.
Yeah, the tribal police know.
Ward says
you'll never hear anything.
Ward says yes. I hear yes. Michelle says, you have anything pick up for me and my partner, please? And is Thornton going to happen for us, or Crosby or Formby? I'm not sure about the place. Thornton's going to be really tough to get into. I think you're looking more at Crosby or Formby.
I was going to say, when I look at all 3 of those words, Formby stands out.
Yeah.
I'm going to go for Formby.
And I say Crosby, but
it's okay.
We will see.
We'll see.
We
don't always agree.
Yeah, there was another comment up here. Kelly says, Kelly Flores.
She said, I felt the huge wreck that happened this week.
Oh.
What huge wreck?
My wreck, my accident where I was hit.
That was 2 weeks ago.
Was 2 weeks ago.
Yeah. So what huge wreck are you talking about?
Yeah.
I felt the huge wreck that happened this week. Huge wreck. Refresh my memory.
It could have been, maybe she was thinking about mine. She picked up on it this week.
It could be.
Yeah.
You never know.
Yep.
See, that's the weird thing about the psychic world. I love the way you say the metaphysical is everything science isn't. But people pick things up at different times. I mean, it's like, 158 cars on I-55 New Orleans. Oh, I bet you felt that. How could you not feel that, baby? Wow.
158 cars?
Yeah.
In an accident on I-55?
Wow. Was there fog or what? Lots of rain? I mean, what was the cause of the accident?
Is that where the super fog was that was going on?
It could. I don't know. I remember reading about super fog, but I couldn't tell you where it was.
Wow. That's crazy.
Okay, cool.
Formby.
Yeah.
Formby. Okay, will be forever home for me and my partner. And no, it won't be. You're forever home, Michelle.
Never say never. You don't know.
I say
no. I mean, you got to stay with the flow because not everything stays the same. It's constant.
Yeah.
Think of a river. You can, it goes a speed, one speed. You can't control the speed of that river. It goes the way it wants to go, but you can control whether you hit the banks or not with your feet. So float down the river, be happy with it, go with the flow, as they say, but know you still have some control.
Michelle says, or not Michelle, Josie says, is there a good I say there's a good possibility it will be totaled.
That's what I'm thinking.
Everybody's saying that.
But they still, the jury's still out on that because they haven't torn it all apart, which they're doing, I guess, now.
Yeah.
This weekend or something. So I guess we'll find out by next week.
And Kelly in Louisiana says, I'm put up on the screen, I wanted to go on a trip. But the week before I kept feeling like I didn't want to go on a trip. And yes, there was a fog that came in. And also there was fire from New Orleans East that came in.
So it was, wow.
Geez, you guys got hit.
Now,
with
what do you call that?
Stuff.
You call that a psychic hit? You call it a gut instinct, or you call it whatever you call it?
That was her psychic ability telling her that
was a gut instinct.
That was to be cautious. So
we're both saying the same thing, just different terminology. I'm glad you listened to it. I really am.
I have.
That's a good example, though. Pay attention.
I do have photos of the damaged vehicle, but not on this computer. It's on my phone. Actually, I do have them on the computer.
Do you?
Yeah, I could show one.
Well, show them the one that might say whether it's fixable or
I got to see if it's on this computer or not. You talk. I'm going to look.
Well, Ward says, nice background. It reminds me of a lost star hidden in the void ocean of a fallen starry. Oh, that's romantic. You are a very good writer. You took me right there. It does, doesn't it? It kind of does. I don't know. What'd you say we're in? That thing's in?
That's a crab. That's called the Crab Nebula.
The crab. Well, you had to put that up with me in front of it. Okay. So I think he's trying to tell you folks I'm a crab. Oh, shoot. But it is pretty. It is. And I really like the way you said that. A lost star hidden in the void ocean of a fallen starry desert. You could tell a story around that, Ward. You should think about that. That'd be a cool story. Do you write fiction or do you write nonfiction? He laughed. Oh, shoot. That really, though, that could be the start to a whole cool adventure.
Okay.
Of course, I got a crazy mind like that. Oh, there you go.
There's a good picture.
Yeah.
I'll show you guys one picture of my vehicle.
Which I think is going to be whether the frame got bent or a broken axle or whatever.
That's the rear left wheel.
Yeah.
See how it's not straight up and down? It doesn't look like it's supposed to be.
That's after you got spun around.
Yeah. So. That's on the left side. Of the driver's side.
Ward says he mostly writes about stars. Sure. I'd love to read it.
That's cool.
Well, those are the ones that they want you to pay exact attention to, Kelly, because it says she's had a couple of dreams, strange occurrences in my lifetime. Not many, but boy, do I remember those. Yep. You pay attention to them because they will give you a heads up.
That's your psychic ability coming to you, telling you, warning you.
That's the crazy thing about psychic, is that we all get the same thing, but we may get it differently. And so you got to learn to tune into the way they're giving you the messages. That's the hard part. So you might get them through dreams. Somebody else might get them by all of a sudden the movie starts playing in their head. You don't know. You got to figure it out.
Kelly says my frame is shot. It's totaled.
That's what I'm thinking, but I don't know. In this day and age, they'll try anything.
Yeah.
Anyway, okay, let's read the
poem. Okay, it says Star Trek, when a hidden lucid star breathlessly floats in surrender and escapes its one last breath, the stars fall beneath soft fields of clouds to shine as a bright fiery ray one last time, and in a sky full of splendor, full of tiny light, bright to disappear. To merge into a dark blue ocean in surrender and exist as a falling star under a wondrously soft radiance of being in the depths of a blue desert of stars.
Oh, that was good. You had me. I was there.
That's cool.
That was beautiful.
That's deep. That's very deep.
Very deep. Yeah.
Wow.
Don't stop. Keep going. I think Matt can help you there.
Yeah, I think Matt can help you. You know, it's been an hour and 20 minutes.
But I'll tell you,
and-
that would be a heck of a story.
Oh, it would.
If he writes nonfiction,
Yeah.
that would be cool. I mean, I love the poem, but I mean, if you take that plus what he said earlier about the star, about the background,
hmm
he could get himself a spaceship and go travel through the stars, and that would be a cool story.
And Kelly from Louisiana says the beautiful work.
It is. It's gorgeous. I love it.
Yeah, that is nice.
Maybe not the way Skip read it, but I understood it. You know,
Do
you
you
didn't
wanna
put much
write-
emotion
Do you
into
want
it,
to read it?
huh?
Do you want to read it?
Well,
Could
want
you
me-
do it better
better than what?
than I did?
Well, I just say things differently. I mean, I put more voice into
Okay,
it, but
here
that's
it-
okay.
You want to see it? Here it is.
No, that's fine. They all got it,
Okay.
but
It's
I
a-
loved
It's a
it.
nice poem.
I mean, can you print that off for me so I keep it?
I don't know. I was just trying to see. Oh, I can
Oh, copy it. There you go. And then I can make it and put it into a little frame.
Yeah.
That's cool. Yeah.
I can also print that puppy. I didn't
Oh,
know I
there
could
you
do
go.
this. Let me see how it's going to come out. No, only partial.
Aw,
It won't do the whole.
you sure?
Yeah. Well,
Oh,
see
that's
it?
too bad. Well, copy it anyway. We'll figure a way to get it out.
Yeah. That's kind of
Yeah.
cool.
So, anywho, I guess if it's been that long, we got to get ready for other stuff tonight. So,
Yeah.
we got to move it along. But I'm glad you all checked in. I mean, Halloween, October, end of October. I'm sure it's rainy, cold, winds blowing in some places, and it's that time of year. So,
Michelle says, will we be by the beach? And if I may ask any messages for me and my partner, please. Only what we've told you, Michelle. But
Yeah.
as far as being by the beach,
feels kind of good.
Yeah, I don't know
I
if
don't
you're
know how
going to
close
be.
you're going to be by it, but you're going to be by it.
Yeah, on the beach, or yeah, you're by the beach. Yes, I
Mhm.
would say yes. Let me take that off the screen. Kelly.
I could take a picture of that.
Oh, I copied it, but yeah,
Oh,
you could.
okay. If you did, that's fine.
Let's not take a chance losing it. Let's
Okay, let's
take
take
a picture of
can you-
that thing on the
Well,
screen.
how do I do
there.
it without that camera in the way?
It's all right. Just take it. We can work around
Can
it.
you bring it up a little?
No.
Oh, okay. Let's see if I can get
Here.
closer.
Does that work?
Yeah, that's better.
Probably turn your camera sideways.
No, I got it.
Okay, go for it.
Okay.
That's
There we go.
okay. Now, how did I get out of this? There we are. Let's see. Where am I? Kelly says beautiful work. The other Kelly says beautiful. Rainy, cold
Yeah,
here in
it's that-
Missouri. Yeah, here too.
It's that time of year.
And I see 90.
What's it
What's
mean?
its meaning?
When do you see it? What are you talking in reference to? The car, or just you see 90 or what?
Yeah. Tell us quick, because it's time for us. We got to get out of
Well,
here.
Actually,
What?
no, I don't have it where I can get it. I see 90. Keep talking. I'm gonna look at something.
Okay. I do want to say that again, you guys should join us online at our Wednesday night psychic showcase. It's cost $5 and you get a free psychometry reading out of it. But also there's other things too, but it's a lot of fun and you learn about the different topics in the paranormal and metaphysical. Because every week we have a speaker, and it starts at 5:30 Seattle time, Pacific Daylight Time. Starts at 5:30. You can join in about 5:15. I go live with it, and people can join in and talk online before with the other people. And also,
Okay.
you should, if you're in the area local to us, join us this Saturday night. It's our Talking to the Other Side event, and we do that live. That's a 4-hour event. You can come and go anytime during that. Most people come and they stay for the whole time, but because we connect with everybody in the room. What are you reading?
Well, whenever you see a number, you can always Google it. I couldn't find my book I was looking for, but I think because of the reference it's in and what this time and now, it says that the meaning of 90, and the minute she said 90, I thought angel number. And so that number is often considered a powerful symbol of spiritual awakening and enlightenment. Because once again, that's a 9, endings and beginnings. So
Yeah.
she's losing what she used to believe and seeing her eyes have been opened to what there is and may be. And so she's becoming awakened. That's kind of cool.
Why is this there? There we go. Sorry, guys. I didn't mean to leave that on there.
Yep.
That's for Kelly, who saw the number 90.
And it also could be take on the challenges of life with confidence and enthusiasm. So what you're wanting to do from being awakened and enlightened may not be what everybody else thinks. You're just going to have to stand your ground and believe in what you see and feel. So I love it.
Ward says, I need to see what time that is here in Belgium.
What time?
The Psychic Showcase. 5 o'clock Seattle Pacific Daylight Time.
5:30 our time. Aren't they like?
Yeah, what was it when we talked to
Jane? What was it? I can't remember. Was it 11 hours, 10 hours? I never can keep all that time straight.
Hold on a second.
5:30 p.m. here is probably
current time
early in the morning.
Belgium.
It's probably
I don't know. Yeah, you're gonna have to check that out.
Yeah,
I can't
check
tell
it
you.
out. Yeah, to me, if it's nighttime here, it's probably morning, really early morning time there, isn't it?
I think it's 8 hours difference. It might be pretty late for you.
Yeah.
But if you're up, that's whatever. Google it. Current time in Belgium.
Let me do that for you.
We had a friend that was from Belgium, him and his wife both. And he lived here, but had that very thick Belgian accent, like it's almost like sounding like French. But anyhow,
11:27 p.m. right now.
Okay, he says it's 11 and it's 2 o'clock here p.m. So you're 9 hours ahead.
It's 2:30 here.
Yeah, so you're 9 hours ahead.
Yeah, so if it's 5:30 here, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, it'd be 2 a.m.
2 a.m. there.
Yeah.
Well,
you could take a nap.
Yeah, if you're up late on a Wednesday, it doesn't interfere with the work.
Yeah.
Getting up.
I know it's a lot to ask. 2:30 in the morning, I'm a zombie.
Thanks for the show, Crystal says. I'll rewatch what I missed.
Okay.
Let's see. Thank you for all that
you're welcome,
both
guys.
do.
Believe me, it isn't us. It's just spirit telling us what to tell you.
Kelly says, I love the other Kelly says,
Belgium
I love chocolate.
Oh, yeah.
In Belgium. Ooh.
I'm with you.
And Crystal says, Donna was a good speaker last week. A great speaker last week. It was a great Lobsang Rampa lecture.
Okay.
Lobsang Rampa lecture.
Yeah, I think that's who she was talking about.
Oh.
If I remember right.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, you guys, listen, we have to go.
Yeah.
It's been a long time. And so here's our theme song. But I do want to tell you, if you're local.
Ward says, LOL, when I speak English, I sound like a lost Spaniard in America asking the way to the airport.
Yeah, that's the way our friend was.
I love it, though.
Kelly, you're welcome. Thank you, and stay safe. Happy Halloween, everybody.
Yes.
But as our theme song says.
Be safe. What a wonderful world. Love you, Daddy.
All right. We'll see you guys on Tuesday, 1 o'clock. Or maybe on the Psychic Showcase on Wednesday. Take care.
Bye-bye. Have fun.